You don't need to raise your voice to show your strength. A truly steady mind commands respect not through volume, but through its presence. In a world filled with chaos, where people are quick to lash out, quick to quit, the person who can remain calm, thoughtful, and self-disciplined stands as the most powerful. Not because they strike first, but because they're nearly impossible to break. That's what you're about to discover in this video, as seen through the lens of Stoicism. Stoicism isn't just a theory confined to the pages of philosophy books. It was lived by generals on the battlefield, by emperors like Marcus Aurelius in times of crisis, and by ordinary people confronting grief, pain, and injustice. It teaches a simple but profound truth. You can't control the world, but you can control yourself. And when you master that, you become unshakable. By the end of this video, you'll know how to build a mind that's not just strong, but quietly commanding, because people will sense you're not someone who crumbles easily. The mind shift that changes everything. Imagine a life where problems don't break you, they forge you. That's the mind shift Stoicism offers. You're not a victim of circumstance. You're the architect of your response. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Life throws challenges your way, loss, failure, betrayal. But here's the truth. These external events can't touch the core of who you are. Epictetus put it simply. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This is the mind shift that changes everything. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "How can I grow from this?" When you embrace this, your mind becomes your fortress. People will wonder how you remain calm while the world crumbles around you. Seneca reminds us, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." Challenges don't just test you, they build you. This isn't about suppressing emotion or pretending to be unaffected. It's about mastering your perspective. Seeing adversity as a training ground, not a punishment. When you truly believe that no external force can shake your inner peace, you become unbreakable. Not fearless, but courageous. Not heartless, but resilient. This shift, this simple change in how you view life, transforms everything. It's not a trick, it's not easy, but it's real. And it's the key to a mind so strong, it will scare people, because it's built on unshakable peace. 2. Habits you must break to grow. You want a mind so strong it shakes the world? Then there are habits you must break. Habits that, like chains, hold you back from becoming who you're meant to be. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." But if you cling to comfort, you'll never push through the obstacles that shape you. Stop seeking ease. Stop waiting for motivation. Get up and do the hard thing, not because it feels good, but because it must be done. Epictetus warned, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." Break the habit of worrying about what others think. Their opinions are not your prison. Their approval is not your path. True growth begins when you walk your road with purpose, no matter who doubts you. Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Break the habit of overthinking. Stop inventing fears that don't exist. Most of the monsters in your mind vanish the moment you step forward with courage. It's not about changing the world overnight, it's about changing you, one habit at a time. Let go of comfort, approval, and fear. And as you shed those layers, you'll reveal a mind so strong, so unbreakable, it will scare those still chained by their own weakness. 3. Daily practices for inner strength. Ever felt overwhelmed by the chaos around you? Maybe a sudden insult, a stressful deadline, or even the endless noise of social media shakes your calm. It's like your mind is a fragile glass, ready to shatter. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, reminds us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This ancient wisdom teaches us the most important battle is within. It's not about controlling the world, but mastering our reactions. Imagine Sarah, a young professional bombarded with criticism at work. Instead of reacting with anger or anxiety, she pauses. She reflects. Is this criticism within my control? No. How can I respond wisely? Yes. Daily practices like journaling, morning reflection, or even pausing before reacting build this inner fortress. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." By strengthening your mind daily, choosing calm over chaos, you become unshakable. You don't just survive life's storms, you stand tall in them. Start small. Choose one moment today to control your response. Build a mind so strong it scares people, not by force, but by unwavering calm. 4. Rethink failure like a Stoic. Failure. It's a word we fear, a word that looms over our decisions, paralyzing us with the possibility of loss, of embarrassment, of pain. But the Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, Seneca, they saw failure not as an end, but as a teacher. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Failure is an outside event. It's not who you are. It's an occurrence, a chapter in your story, not the whole book. Epictetus reminded us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. If failure happens, it's not a signal to collapse. It's an invitation to rise, to reflect, to adjust, to move forward with more clarity and resilience. And Seneca, he said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." What feels like defeat is, in fact, the weightlifting of the soul. Every failure trains you, sharpens you, makes you mentally stronger. The Stoics didn't seek comfort. They embraced the hard truths, knowing that life is full of setbacks. But with each one, they built a mind so strong that no external failure could shake them. So the next time you fall, pause. Ask yourself, not, "Why me?" but, "What can I learn from this? How can I choose my reaction?" Because in that choice, you build resilience. In that choice, you turn failure into fuel. A Stoic mind doesn't fear failure, it transforms it. 5. Master your emotions under fire. This is the Stoic way, not to suppress emotion, but to command it, especially in the heat of life's battles. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. When chaos reigns and anger flares, pause. Instead of reacting blindly, step back. Observe your anger, your fear. Ask yourself, is this within my control? Can I change this, or must I change myself? Epictetus taught, It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This means training your mind to see obstacles as opportunities, fire as a forge, not a destroyer. When someone insults you or circumstances go awry, don't let them control you. They can't make you feel small unless you let them. Seneca once wrote, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." That surge of anxiety or dread is often a phantom we conjure. Breathe. Anchor yourself in the present. Repeat, "I am stronger than this moment. I am calm. I am capable." When you master your emotions, you become unshakable. And this unshakable mind, it's not just for your sake. It becomes a force others can't ignore. Stay still. Stay clear. Master yourself. 6. Build an unshakable mental core. A mind that bends to every pressure is like a ship without a rudder. Stoicism teaches us to forge a core so solid that even life's fiercest storms cannot shake it. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is the foundation of an unshakable mind. Control what you can, your thoughts, your reactions. Let the rest wash over you like rain on stone. When faced with hardship, remember Epictetus's wisdom. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Every challenge is a test of your internal resilience. Instead of collapsing under the weight of problems, train yourself to ask, "What's within my control? What can I do right now?" Seneca reminds us, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." Embrace discomfort. Lean into adversity. With each trial, you're not weakening, you're tempering your core, forging it into something unbreakable. Your goal isn't to become emotionless but unshaken, to feel the waves but not be drowned by them. A mind trained through Stoicism doesn't crumble under fear, doubt, or anger. It stands tall, calm, focused. Imagine a tree rooted deeply into the earth. No matter how hard the wind blows, it stays grounded. That's what you're building, an inner fortress. Not to escape life, but to meet it head-on with clarity and courage. So today, when you face a challenge, remember, you have the power to decide how you'll face it. Stand tall, be steady, forge a mind that even the universe will respect. 7. Why discipline beats motivation. Motivation is a powerful feeling. It pushes us forward, sparks excitement, and makes us believe change is possible. But motivation is fleeting, like a fire that burns bright, then quickly fades. Discipline, on the other hand, is the unshakable foundation beneath success. It's the quiet force that carries us through when motivation runs dry. The Stoics understood this deeply. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Discipline trains the mind to act regardless of how we feel. It builds a fortress of consistency. Epictetus reminded us, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Discipline is that mastery, choosing your response, day after day, even when life feels overwhelming. Seneca warned against relying on external forces. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. Discipline helps us stop wasting time waiting for motivation to strike. Instead, we act steadily, deliberately. So when life knocks you down, remember, motivation might leave, but discipline will carry you forward. Build your mind so strong that no obstacle can shake it. because real power lies not in fleeting feelings, but in steadfast action. Remember, true strength isn't loud. It's quiet, steadfast, and unyielding. It's the calm in the storm, the steady flame that never flickers, no matter how fierce the winds of life become. Stoicism teaches us that power comes not from controlling the world, but from mastering ourselves. When you embrace this, you become a force, not because you overpower others, but because you cannot be shaken. So take these lessons to heart. Build your mind with discipline, reshape your habits, and face every challenge as an opportunity to grow. With each step, you're forging a spirit that stands firm, a presence that commands respect without uttering a word. Now go forward with that unshakable calm, because the strongest mind is the one that refuses to break. Thank you for watching. Stay steady, stay strong,